Hello everyone, I'm back with Isaac the ItalianBach, and we are going to be watching more people who are obese. That sounds strange. I've already set this up weirdly.
We've got a fetish. That's basically
yeah, that is exactly what it is. I love looking through windows at them in the night. Why am I doing this? What is this intro?
He didn't have to do that, but he did it.
I did, and I do it.
Every day.
Call the police. No, we're watching Fat Families. The reason why is because I found another episode of this show, which, frankly, the way it treats the people on the show is insane. The best thing to do is just to show you. So let's just get right into it. Subscribe, by the way, because if you don't, I'll come to your window and look through. Not calling you fat or anything. I'm just saying that I'll be there.
It's just what he does.
That's what I do in my spare time.
I'm about to meet a right pair of podgy parents. They've been chomping away on junk food for the last 10 years.
Okay, that's just rude, isn't it?
He comes up with a new way to call them fat for every single...
He's a professional hater, like, full-time.
Yes.
What do you reckon, like, the interview for getting this job was like? Do you reckon they were like, come up with as many similes for fat people as you possibly can, and then they were like, you're the guy!
And they've asked me to step in with my no-holds-barred weight loss plan. And believe me, that's exactly what they're going to get. This is Neil Blackholly, and here's his wife, Tony.
Tony? That's a man's name.
That's not your wife.
No, that's your husband or something. Gay!
Friendly fire, he can do that.
Pair. Wrong. They actually look like this. Mr. and Mrs. Black.
It's the worst intro ever. He does it every single time. He'll edit them skinny and then just the inflating sound effect he puts on.
I do like the idea, like you've just mentioned, that he does it himself. Like
Yeah,
he
he's
sat there, like on a laptop, just like on Photoshop, doing everything he can, like being like, "Oh, they're skinny, and now what happens if we enlarge them?"
A sound effect.
Also, Isaac, why are they in a park?
I don't know, because I don't see any kids with them, do you?
Yeah, which is weird. I'm going
Bit
to go
dodge.
out on a limb and say that if you're in a park and you don't have any kids, then you're up to something nefarious.
Mrs. Massive Fatty.
Oh, God.
Weighing in at a combined 43 stone. These wobblers live in Wiltshire with their bumper brood. 12-year-old Shannon, 8-year-old Keris, 6-year-old Kai, and 6-month-old Caden.
I would beg my parents to not go on the show.
I'm so surprised he doesn't attack the kids as well. Just goes,
Your children are fat!
6-month-old fat little shit.
Like, if you are one of the kids of the people on this show, don't you go, Mum, please do not go on this show called Fat Families. I will be bullied at school forever.
Yeah, it's fucking awful for them, surely.
Yeah, this would be like the worst, like, secondary school experience on the planet.
Porky parents are packing in piles of processed food. Their love affair with high-fat feasting means that this couple are double the trouble.
I fucking can't bear the Fork GoPro cam.
No.
There is something really weird about it. You know what, I'm going to do it myself. You guys ready?
Straight in.
Put that in the edit. People will be well happy to have that.
that in.
I can't really complain, to be fair, because I'm just looking at my desk now that I've done that, and it's just like
Scuffing
Maryland
shit.
cookies and
Fat bastard.
an entire bottle of Lucasade. Although, to be fair to myself, I did buy myself some fruit and nut bars.
But that just look how reluctant he is to eat fruit. That he'll only eat it if it's crushed up and made to look like chocolate. That's how fat he is, guys.
Do sort of encourage each other, don't we, to eat badly.
I think I'm the one that does most of the encouraging, so I think I'm the worst one to blame.
And it's not just their own bellies they're stuffing with rubbish. The Black Holly Bambinos are fast becoming junior junk food junkies.
You can't fucking...
Can't call kids that.
You can't go at them.
These kids are junkies.
Not the only things they're stuffing.
I don't really want to know.
No, I'm glad they were talking about food. But...
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
Favourite foods are pizza, McDonald's, KFCs.
Yeah, but if you ask any 12-year-old what their favourite food's going to be, they're not going to go, chickpea salad. They're going to go, Mackey's,
Yeah.
KFC, Burger King.
Yeah, exactly.
What were your favourite foods when you were 12?
I don't fucking know.
What do you mean you don't
I don't know
know?
what did I eat? Breadsticks.
You had a depraved childhood.
It was actually Domino's. That's what I had every single week. I had Domino's.
Domino's. Oh, do you know what? I'm actually not really a takeaway pizza fan. I don't like Domino's. I don't like it.
What was your favourite food as a kid?
To be honest, honestly, probably Mackey's, mainly for the Happy Meals. I actually have stuff from my Happy Meals still behind me. Do you want to see? Look.
Yes.
I've got this little Lego Bionicle. This was only available in Happy Meals in like the 2000s, and I have it still.
That's something to be proud of, though.
We were actually, me and my mates the other day, we were going through like all the old stuff you used to be able to get in Happy Meals. Do you remember they used to do the Sonic the Hedgehog game?
Oh yeah, the game.
Yeah, I used to have the Tails one. It used to be like my favourite thing ever because I didn't have a Game Boy Advance, so the closest thing I got to that ever. Yeah, I know. The closest thing I got to that ever was the McDonald's Happy Meal, like digital Tails, like football toy that they did.
You'd never get that now.
But this is the thing, the Happy Meals now, they suck.
Shit in there.
Which is probably why kids might not be as fat anymore.
Yeah, because they don't want the toy. The toy's not worth it.
Yeah, I would beg my parents to take me in because I had like a new tweenie that was in Happy Meals.
New tweenie.
I'd beg them. I'd cry.
On fast food is down to this mum of 4 trying to keep everyone happy.
For a quiet life, it is easier sometimes just to give them the rubbish.
He's so fat, even his eyeball's made of chocolate.
I saw him eating a pepperami. It's something I remember when kids used to bring peperamis into school. I never could eat them because the advert scared me so much that I didn't want to eat pepperami. I'm not joking.
You sound like such a cool kid, just begging to go and get a toy from McDonald's, scared of peperamis.
I lived in fear of the pepperami, man. That advert is fucking terrifying. Let's pull it up, man.
Yeah, it's a creepy character they chose.
Kids who don't know what the old pepperami advert was like.
It's like they made pepperoni into a nitty, and he was
they
the
did.
face
Look
of
at this.
the-
Yeah, look at this fucking ad. What the fuck is this?
Hello there.
Who's this?
This Venus flytrap is one of nature's own.
Is this from like the fucking 1800s?
What the fuck?
What have I clicked on? Get me to the modern day pepperami advert, for the love of God. You're telling me you want to eat something that does shit like this? He's a serial killer.
He doesn't deserve to be eaten.
It's a bite of an animal.
You could tell everything about this because it's got the Bandicam logo stamped across the top of it. Fucking 35 quid! Oh, I thought that was for the pepperami. No, that's for the computer game, I was going to say. That's an expensive pepperami.
Yeah.
I'm a cuddly toy. What a nightmare!
Okay, yeah, the pepperami's a paedophile.
Don't blame you, actually. He's terrifying.
Pepperami touches children for sure. He's on the Epstein flight logs.
The pepperoni.
Go look, he's on there.
He's definitely on there.
He is.
Them eat a bit of fruit.
And the closest these kids get to family physical activities, computer games, because mum and dad don't get off their bulging bums to entertain them.
If I did get up and play with them, then I would get out of breath quite easily.
This pair are cramming in a stomach stretching 8,000 calories a day.
Sometimes they say something in this show that reminds you, but it's actually quite sad.
Yeah.
And then laughing at the pepperami man no longer seems as amusing. And you're brought down to the...
Brought us right back down to earth, hasn't it?
That's enough to sustain one average sized woman for 4 days. Tony is 36 and at 5'8" should weigh around 10 stone. But this mama...
To be fair, was unbelievable up front for Italy.
Shut up.
Look, Tony, what a guy. That's a reference that nobody who watches this channel will ever understand. They don't even know that.
Yeah, that's so true.
If you watch this and you know who Luca Toni is, I used to have him on the back of a shirt in like 2007. Then you know he's the guy.
You know the reference.
Stomps in at a hefty 19 stone 6. Neil is 37 and at 5'11" he should weigh in at around 12 stone. But he tips the scales at a massive 23 stone 6.
He's been struggling since the In-Betweeners, Neil. Poor bastard.
They're not the same people, Alex.
Do you guys know what the In-Betweeners is at home? Very niche show.
Let us know. Drop a comment.
Drop a comment if you know what the In-Betweeners is.
This is good for engagement.
I don't know why I'm saying that. I literally hadn't watched it until like 3 years ago at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did a series on George Mimulus' channel where he showed me all the In-Betweeners
And
episodes.
that's when you first saw it?
Well, I knew the references and I'd seen the films, but I'd only seen odd episodes, but never the whole In-Betweeners.
Oh my god. You watched the whole thing for a video? all of it.
And it got quite weird after about the first season because then it was just us watching a show that was enjoyable.
You're just enjoying
Just
yourself.
going, yeah, that's funny, what they said there.
Yeah, you can't criticise it, can you?
No, and if you did criticise it, people would be like, you don't find the In-Betweeners funny? That would, like, every, like, second person you meet in a pub would stone you to death if you don't find the In-Betweeners funny.
The time has come for the Blackhollies to stop their binging for good, and the reality of the disastrous diet they brought their kids upon is finally starting to hit home.
Fucking hell. Is that a party they're hosting?
Oh, that's a solo dinner right there.
To be fair, I had 2 trifles for breakfast today.
There's no way you had 2 trifles for breakfast.
And 3 slices of bacon and an egg.
That just shouldn't be together. It should never happen. That should never happen.
I'm not even joking, that's the worst part. I'm being completely honest. That's what I had for breakfast.
Oh my god.
That's why I'm doing this. I feel like I'm an expert, so I can do these videos. So nobody can get angry at me, because I'm one of us. One of us.
Ashamed of what I've given them. You think it is what we're doing, shortening their lives.
I'm Steve Miller.
I wouldn't cry, because they could, like, walk outside and get hit by a bus at, like, 8 years old. And that, so then you haven't had any real adverse effect. Unless you made them so fat they couldn't get out of the way. Like, maybe the bus was going like 5 miles per hour. Then that is your fault. Just a small...
Your fault. They can't be asked. They just can't be asked.
Trying to get out of the way, he just can't. The bus was at a complete stop. It's actually more tragic that way.
It was stationary.
Killed a family of 4. Horrible.
Straight talking weight loss guru with a successful history.
You are not straight talking, mate.
Okay.
He's so obviously gay.
Is he gay? Find that out.
Who do we go to find that out?
Of turning people from fat to fit. A former chubster myself, I'm living proof that it can be done. I've just got 5 days to turn around the Blackholly family's shocking eating habits for good.
This is serious. These parents' kids are on a one-way road to Fatsville. But before I get in there and ban the binging, I need to see it all for myself. Watch out, Blackhollies, the binge buster's on its way.
Jesus Christ, man. Do you reckon he's got that rehearsed? Do you reckon he does that in the mirror?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. His creativity should be used elsewhere rather than
the batty binging, bulging, big boys. He's just in the mirror going, batty binging, bulging, big boys. Batty binging, bulging, big boys.
I'll be spending the day eating what they eat and doing what they do. Or more to the point, don't do.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
First up, breakfast. 3 rounds of toast for me and 4 for Dad.
Yeah, but you're having 3.
You're on fucking rations.
Yeah, bloody hell, man.
So why do you think your mummy and daddy have asked me to come here then?
Lose weight, Daddy does.
Does he?
Because if he gets too big, then he'll explode.
No, but he will have a cardiac arrest and die, son.
Yeah, well, that's fucking brutal, innit?
Your son, your dad's going to die.
All the lightheartedness of this video.
I hope he's alive as of recording this. It's been a while.
Yeah, could you imagine he's not? What a bad person Alex is.
I did do one of these, and when it turned out the person died.
Oh my god. I hope he's still alive. I'm sure he is.
For the sake of this
He's
video.
turned things around.
It might have been hit by a bus.
Well,
It could happen.
possible.
It could happen to me. I'd be amazed if it did, because there's no buses in this area. So if it does happen...
I put a curse on you, so it will happen.
I'm on the 2nd floor, so if I get hit by a bus, it would be like the fucking night bus at Harry Potter.
Dude, I'm sure he's going to do something about that because he doesn't want to explode, do you, Dad?
No, I don't want to explode.
Actually, I do want to explode. How about that?
Yeah, what if he just turned around and said, fuck off, I do want to explode,
And he
actually.
pulls out a hand grenade in front of the table and he eats it.
Oh, I thought he was just going to eat his toast as well.
Oh, I'll have that, actually.
Time for me to put my anti-exploding plan into action then. First, I want to catch up with Tony about what she's feeding these kids. She's wrote me in to make their packed lunches
Oh,
with
they're
her.
so good.
Perfect opportunity.
Mint clubs.
So why is it they...
Mint clubs, man. That is a
I
classic.
love that.
Do they just have like a box of like magic stars or something? Is that what that was? Wait, let's analyse this. Cheese string, mint club.
Let's get a replay on that. Cheese strings are fruit though, innit? What's that? That's cucumber?
What's that?
Yeah.
Cocktail sausages, a cube. 50-50 Kingsmill, is it? Or is it whole?
That's 50-50 if I've ever seen it.
That is 50-50. Sausage, more cheese strings.
Strange sausage.
Yeah, like very odd sausage. Crisps in a box.
That's the naughty box, that is.
I actually looked under my bed the other day and forgot that I had a...
Woman under there.
You know, one of those boxes, and it had 32 packets of chocolate magic stars in there, and I didn't put it under my bed. Do you want me to go get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have
I'll
a
go get
problem.
I'm not even joking. I'm not joking, by the way.
Okay, now that Alex is gone, if everyone could just drop a comment saying "Rest in peace, Alex," just to confuse him, because he probably won't watch this video back anyway. That'd be great. Thanks.
I killed a local boss man for this. There's like a Nisa or a mace. Do they still have maces nowadays? Is that a thing that people still have? A McColl's? Is McColl's a thing?
No, because I haven't heard of either of them, so they can't exist.
What's the name of a local corner shop that's around to now?
Premier.
Premier?
Yeah, I think.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Nisa local, that is a thing. Co-op.
A co-op. Those will exist forever, to be fair.
Yeah, they'll never die.
I went on Amazon and I realised you could order stuff in bulk. So I don't have to go down and get them individually now. I could just buy them all.
That's a bit of an issue, isn't it? Do you think?
It is a bit, to be honest.
You think we should address that? How big are the bags? Can you give us a close-up on a bag? Okay. So I can imagine you eat a few of those in one sitting as well.
No, I forgot they were there, which I don't know if that's worse. I've ordered these like 3 months ago, and they're actually untouched. But I think it's worse that I would order them and then not eat them.
Yeah, that's probably worse.
But like, I don't know. I'm like, why don't I just stand outside and give them out to my neighbours? Or would that be weird?
Weird, yeah. They'll think, why the fuck has he just got bulk magic stars?
Yeah, they would call the police something. They think I'm up to something.
Probably
strange.
will have a problem with that, I think.
Yeah, they might do. Kids, have some magic stars. I've got so much excess. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that.
These kids. She's wrote me in to make their packed lunches with her. Perfect opportunity.
So why is it they eat so much processed foods?
I generally hate cooking, and it is convenience for me. It's there ready-made. I just put it on a tray and stick it in the oven.
Is that because at this moment in time, when it comes to preparing food for the kids, you're lazy?
Yes.
And proof of Tony's laziness is sitting in the giant freezer, which is packed full of processed food, bought just for the kids.
Fucking hell, they've got like one of those
Whoa.
ice cream sections that you have in your one stop.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine having your own ice cream section in your house? That would be great. Like when people come in and out, like outside of when you're in London, they've got the ice cream machine out, like the ice cream fridge outside of the shop to make you come in.
It's overflowing. Yeah.
Could you imagine having one of those outside of your house? So anybody goes by could just buy a Cornetto.
Yeah, go get a Calypso or whatever they are.
Ooh, a nice orange Calippo, please.
Got things like chicken nuggets, fish cakes. Yeah. Again, chicken things.
Chicken things? They sound delicious.
This is literally like stolen from the co-op, one of these chest freezers.
Maybe
like fully stocked.
Like how I got my magic stars. There's like a black market for co-op foods.
Frozen in bulk. Yeah.
Pizzas, pies.
And I bet they never check the levels of fat, sugar and salt, which are often sky high in these kinds of foods.
Gosh, they've been conditioned really to enjoy junk food. Quick, easy, or takeaways, fast food.
Yes.
With their processed packed lunches ready to go, it's time for me to say goodbye to the Black Ollie bunch for the day.
Enjoy your day.
And with the children gone, Neil and Tony must have tons of stuff to do. Apparently not. Just an hour after our breakfast with the kids, Neil's back with another one.
Another breakfast.
Do they work?
Second breakfast. Is he a hobbit?
No. Oh, where's that from? McDonald's? What is that?
That looks like Mackey's to me.
Neil has recently been made redundant, so for the moment they're both at home all day. But this means that every day Neil packs in 2 brekkies.
Bacon roll and a hash brown each.
Marvellous.
You're the one eating it, though. He is eating it and acting like he's above it.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Don't give me the McMuffin.
No one forced you to have 3 slices of toast earlier either.
There's something so funny about him eating it and then looking at them like he's like...
Looking at the camera, yeah. These fat bastards are unemployed.
Can you pass me the Pepsi, please? Fuck off.
Has already stuffed in a mammoth 1,150 calories, almost half what he's supposed to consume in the whole day. And it's not even 10 a.m. yet. Unbelievable.
I wouldn't even be awake.
Lazy. So not only is Alex really fat, guys, he's lazy as well.
But he's only just getting started. The worst is yet to come.
So how many packets of crisps do you eat?
Anything from probably about 8 to up to 15 packets on a really bad day.
15!
You know when they say how many packets of crisps does it take to make one potato?
Fuck no.
Just walk around with a potato in your hand, honestly, you'd look less obscene.
15 packets?
If you saw somebody walking around just eating a potato, you'd be weirded out. But if you saw somebody walking around with 15 packets of crisps, that would be, I think, more frowned upon.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably would. Also, some of the flavours stink as well.
Yeah, is it 15 of the same flavour? Or is it like 15 prawn cocktail packets?
Yeah, are we talking variety or what?
15 cheese and onions is just horrific.
Oh, God, you just have an acid organs if you just ate that.
No wonder he's such a massive fatty. Look at him shoveling
Say
them
it to
in.
his face.
Yeah, don't do it in the voiceover. Do it in person.
Yeah, do it in person.
He's such a big fat... ItalianBach is such a big fat loser.
Yeah, you're going to put a voiceover on this video just insulting me.
By eating 15 bags of crisps a day, over the year, Neil is consuming the equivalent of 75 litres
Fuck
of
me.
vegetable oil.
Oh, God.
Sometimes I can get up in the morning and the first thing I do is grab a bag of crisps, eat a bag of crisps. I don't think there's a room in this house I haven't eaten a packet of crisps in.
My mum's got that bag. Also, what does that mean? A room? What does he... What, like the bathroom?
I've done it over the counter. I've done it in the fucking shower, mate.
Yeah, it's not weird to eat crisps in places in your house. Like, I mean, I don't eat that many crisps, but I've eaten crisps in here. I've eaten crisps in the hallway. I've eaten crisps in my bedroom. I've eaten crisps in the kitchen. And I don't eat loads of crisps. I'm going to stop saying the word crisps because I don't like how it sounds anymore. I've said it too many
Oh, I
times.
hate the way it sounds.
What, even in the loo? Neil Blackholly. After he spent the afternoon lunching on Chris downstairs, Tony calls me upstairs for a heart-to-heart.
This is the dress that I wore when me and Neil got engaged. It's one of his favourite dresses. I think he'd love to see me in it again. As you can see, I couldn't wear it because it doesn't sort of touch sides almost.
I'm having this problem.
What, your dresses don't fit anymore? Your engagement dress won't fit.
Okay, maybe not quite the same problem, maybe not quite the same issue, but I have a few shirts that don't look flattering anymore.
You're just, spilling out of the...
Yeah, I used to be like a Greek god, I'm not anymore. It's a shame.
Tony has gone up from a size 18 to a size 24 in the 7 years since their engagement.
Do you blame yourself for the way that you've become?
Yeah, I think a lot of it has sort of happened without me realising. You know, I go to the shops to buy some clothes, I try something on, it doesn't fit, so I just buy the next size, and then it just goes on to the next size and the next size after that, and it comes to a point where I think, what's going to happen when I run out of sizes?
If you were to describe how you kind of feel about yourself at the moment, being the weight you are, pluck 3 words out of the air, what are they?
Fat, ugly, miserable.
Funnily enough, those are actually the exact 3 I was thinking. No, I'm joking. That's horrible. That's not true.
I mean, the way he says things is just fucking awful. If you could just pluck 3 words out of the air about how you feel about yourself, what would that be? He just wants them to say fat.
I would have gone for gargantuan.
Yeah, he's like, well, I've got a bit of...
And pathetic. But you choose for yourself. Would you prefer it that way?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. Give us a cuddle, come on. It is possible for Tony to live that dream again and get into that red dress, but she's got to stop stuffing junk food in her mouth, and it's simple.
I'm still in the room. I'm right off camera. She's just stood there, by the way.
Yeah, I can hear you. So
Yeah,
cheers for
I'm
that.
here. Why are you doing it to just do it to me? Why are you doing it to camera?
Stop shoving fat food in her fat mouth. She'll get there.
She's just. I love the idea that she's just standing like 2 centimeters off screen.
Still crying.
Won't get her into it. Eating less and moving more will.
It's Wiltshire, it's 7 p.m, it's the Blackhollies, it's curry time.
What's this then?
In this one-carb-tastic meal, Neil is putting away 360 calories of buttery naan, 300 calories of super-sized chip.
Buttery naan. Sounds like a euphemism. I love that buttery naan.
But you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. Come here with your buttery naan.
Oh, it's disgusting.
It is horrible.
It's just disgusting.
Puts you off your food, doesn't it? I'll eat anything.
Oh, God.
Let's carry
Someone
on.
lock him up.
And 1,000...
I'll eat anybody's magic star.
Oh, he's still going. Yeah, evidently. The amount of magic... When he says he's got magic stars under his bed, by the way, it's not the confectionery, y'all.
340 calories of takeaway curry and rice. Give me strength. That's a belly busting 2,000 calories in just one meal.
Once again, Still tucking in, though. He's at the
You're
table.
tucking in, yeah.
Give me strength to finish all of this buttery naan bread.
He's just eating.
More for me, please. I like the idea of him sat there. Somebody goes to grab like a pop dom, and he goes,
"Fuck, that's mine.
Are you trying to lose weight?"
I'll have it.
Or he'll go, like a mum at Christmas goes, like, "Do you really think that's a good idea?"
That could keep his missus going for a whole 24 hours.
So can I have some more chips, please?
Yeah, you can have a few more when you get some of your bread.
Takeaway curries are filled with sky-high levels of fat and sugar.
No,
what
that
Tony
is
actually
funny
needs to
because
do is to...
Usually people would say, "Oh, you can have a few more after you have your broccoli or something. You get a treat after you eat your vegetables, but you can have a few more chips after you eat your bread."
Yeah, if you make sure you finish the nuggets off, and you can have a few more fucking chocolate puddings afterwards. Yeah, normally it would be like, "I finished your ingredients," but no, it's like finish your nuggets,
finish your bread,
finish the 4 Big Macs on the side, please.
It's like it took us less than 1 minute.
Grab something like 2 packets of those, so they're not normal size bags. They're grab bags.
Well, I didn't think you'd buy a small packet, Neil.
Oh, fuck off. It's horrible.
grab some grab bags.
What gives you the impression that Neil would not want a small packet of crisps? Maybe he's just a little bit peckish.
Yeah, it's not like he eats 15 a day or anything like that.
Yeah, it's not like he eats the entire gas station supply of crisps in a minute.
Yeah.
Neil will normally get up and say, "I'm just going to pop to the garage, do you want anything?" And sometimes even if he doesn't ask, he'll always bring me something back and I'll eat it.
I am seriously about to burst.
Coming up, I take Neil and
Those
Tony to the
cutscenes are so
premiere
good.
of their very own horror flick.
Wait, is he rented out a cinema?
Oh my god.
Oh, so
yeah.
sorry for pausing here.
That's... Is that an arsehole? What is that?
It's a chocolate starfish.
And Neil shows me what he's made of. Neil and Tony are quirky parents who together weigh a jumbo
Every good house
43
party
stone. They're
has a
also
FIFA
bringing up their
playlist
4
on.
kids on the same processed
A
notch
family
that's
of
made them
trees
so fat.
on it.
I'm Steve Miller, straight talking
I think that's the lyrics.
Buster. It's my mission to
yourself.
trim down mum and
Sounds
dad
right.
Only
and
what
fast.
she needs
So far, I've
from
spent a
it,
whole
from
day
it.
living by their rules, doing exactly what they do, not a lot, and eating what they eat, loads. But now, enough is enough. It's time
He's got ad-libs.
Not a lot.
What do they do? What are they?
You mostly farts.
for them to live by my rules.
This thing. I've got 4 days left to turn this family's disastrous diet around. But before I start my plan, I need to bring Neil and Tony face to face with some home truths. I've called them to a crisis meeting so that I can challenge them about their lazy lifestyle. I've laid on a shocking spread of food to make them face up to what they are really
they a fucking
feeding their
morgue?
kids.
Where are they?
And they've got no idea what's
Oh,
coming.
okay.
The
Is he going to kill them?
two
Kills one of them, says, "This is what you've done."
Yes, this is what I'm going to do to you. Like fucking, like black operations level blackmail.
Yeah, you want to end up like this?
simple. You eat too much rubbish and you just don't move. What concerns me is when the kids are at school, it's the perfect opportunity to do some exercise, but I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, because like, don't they have lives and like jobs?
Neil's been made redundant. Is that his name?
Neil did be made redundant, but then he would probably be focusing on trying to get a job right now more than he is anything else. Like, for some people that they always ignore, they are a victim of the society around them and the Conservative government as well. Although I don't know who's in charge back here, so
The government.
the government. They're all bad. Just like the Pepperami Man. Why don't we put the Pepperami Man in charge?
Oh, he'd peel everyone's skin off or something.
Just isn't that what the government tend to do anyway?
That's what the government does anyway, so...
Your backside's on the sofa and doing nothing.
I think a lot of it with Caden being so small.
I think taking them to a kitchen is the worst place you could take them.
They've got a problem, yeah. So
Today we're taking you to a kitchen.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can tempt you.
That's like a fat person's Disneyland.
Is it?
No, a fat person's Disneyland is Disneyland.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I like the idea that somebody gets excited to do like Space Mountain in the same way they do to like see an air fryer. Oh, mummy, please, can I go in the air fryer?
Go on the air fryer. You can go in it.
Mummy, I want to go in the air fryer.
I suppose.
That and sort of the laziness, I think you get into a rut and it becomes difficult to get out of.
And I've
becomes a
got a
habit.
bombshell to drop about the influence their lifestyle could have on their children's...
Because why is there bullet holes, by the way?
I think they've just been threatened, haven't they?
Stop eating crisps!
Yeah. Do you want to be fat?
It's going to be you next.
Only 3% of obese children don't have obese parents, and there is a definite link between...
God, how unlucky would you be if you're an obese child and your parents are like skinny and fit? You'd be like, it's my fault.
Yeah, and how does that even happen? I don't think it's possible.
Gym going dad, gym going mum, PT mum, and then you're just obese little freak. That's an idea. Didn't mean for it to come out like that.
That came out pretty intense, actually.
That's actually me. That's actually me.
The real you just shone through there. So.
Yeah, no. It's self-hatred, to be honest. I can't really figure out why. I've been really trying to figure out what the problem is lately, but I'm struggling to figure out what the problem is. But I'm hoping at some point I'll find out. There's chocolate jars gone everywhere.
Please go and give them to your neighbours, please.
I'll get arrested.
If you go out like that, mouth full of them, and you're
everywhere from going on. Take them off me, please. Please take them. On my knees on their doorstep. Take them. I don't want them anymore. I think I've got a problem.
I think you do. Mouth.
This.
One of the stars has gone missing. I don't know where it is.
Probably in your fat mouth.
What is it that's interesting about this spread?
What type of spread is it? Is it butter or Nutella?
Leg.
Carrots and depressed bananas.
Yeah, nobody's eating that.
Colour. Poor things all on their own.
What hits home in your mind as you look at this now?
That we're just damaging our children's health, putting risk on their lives, basically. And I must admit, looking at that makes you feel ashamed to sort of call yourself a parent, to be honest.
It's scary. And I think seeing it like that has really hit home. You know, this has got to stop.
But changing Neil and Tony's ingrained habits is going to need super smart tactics.
Yeah, wrestle those nuggets of that fat bastard.
In my experience, many fat people are in denial about how big they are, and Neil and Tony are no different.
So what we do is we put them in a big white room and we film them with a small camera and we just go, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
This is probably the worst thing that they do to them, because they really do just get the worst insecurities on camera. Just make sure they're watching it.
Yeah, what? And by the way, what room is this that they use? Like, where is
They're in
this
heaven.
place?
A close-up camera to bring each of them face to face with their fat from every angle. Tony's up first, but Neil's here to support her.
What is it you see when you look at the screen?
Loads of flesh, just fat. All the stretch marks. I suppose you're used to seeing it covered up. Just feel ugly.
So at the moment, if you were scoring yourself out of 10 for female beauty, where do you see us?
Jesus, don't make them rate
Oh my
themselves.
god, fuck me. He's just stood there with the camera pointing like this. Do you see that?
So, if you had to rate yourself out of 10, you know, just for the camera here, what would you say you look like?
Because I'd give that a 0. I've got a fat head as well.
0.
Give us some clothes, man. Give us something to...
Do you feel sexy at all?
Don't make it just stand there the entire time.
Oh my god. Do you just hear it? Do you feel sexy at all?
She said put it away, and he won't. He's still fit when it cuts to. Why are they filming down there?
Zooms into her groin then.
This is weird. She said put it away, and he's just ignored
Put it away. No. I'm going in you now.
Look, even doing it.
Feel sexy at all?
No, not at all.
But you are. You're extremely sexy.
Right. You can fuck off, Chris boy. No, he's being sweet to his wife, actually.
Oh yeah, true. They're not two strangers.
Don't feel it.
To me, you are.
Oh, I don't like watching
Now
that.
it's Neil's turn to get up close and personal with
Didn't
his
like
fat.
watching that. Neil's got a boner.
She goes, Neil, you're fucking ugly.
Yeah, go, Neil.
I just said that. She goes, no, trust me.
Sorry, Neil.
You need to work out.
Through laziness and eating junk. I feel disappointed in myself that I've allowed myself to get to that point.
Looking at that, Neil, what responsibility can you take?
The responsibility is all mine. I'm the one that doesn't exercise. I'm the one that puts in my mouth what goes in my mouth. So, without a doubt...
See, I don't have that problem because for me, it's the Night Stalker does it.
Other people put things in his mouth.
The Night Stalker comes into the night and he forces magic stars down my throat, and I don't know how to stop him, but he gets through. I closed all the windows, but he finds a way in.
You've made up a character to take all the blame for your gluttony.
The Night Stalker is a real thing.
The Night Stalker's back. Oh no! He's
Oh,
just
no!
sat there,
No, not the
filling
magic
his
star.
mouth. The Night Stalker. I just know that packet is so disgusting now, covered in just chocolate spit. What's happened to the fucking... You've scared your Wi-Fi off as well.
The Night Stalker's cut my internet line. Fuck, no, we're right back to... We've got to watch it all from the beginning, by the way.
And we go again.
Reality kicks in, which for me has done.
Why is it just on the screen?
It's sunk right in. I think if
Cool
we
film they're
looked like
watching.
that, I think our children would be embarrassed of us. Because there's no way on earth.
Colours
I
of
am
the
gonna
flower
look-
moon looks
I'm
different.
Gonna look like that. No way. I'm sat here and my whole body just feels like it's shaking. I feel like I'm in shock. Really
Which
do.
Avengers is this?
Are you ready to take action?
Oh, it's the Hulk.
Yeah, he's just on a big bulk. That's all he is.
He's going to be on the Misfits card.
Yeah, he could be on the Misfits card, actually.
He's probably doing TikTok Live now. If you're redundant, you might as well.
Oh, you might as well. Join them.
I've observed the way they eat, and I've confronted them with what their obesity really means. The next part of my mission
Poor
to slim
bagger.
down the Black Ollies
They
is
got
to
such a
give them the
great
technique
soundtrack
to
to
change
the
their
show.
bad habits for
They
They
good.
do, don't they?
The first thing I need to tackle is their love of processed fast food.
Tony loves her takeaways, and I've seen her portions. They are massive.
Why are you creeping around outside of the dark, you little freak?
Yeah, they don't even know they're being filmed this night.
It's like Batman, but it's Fat Man. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, Fat Man. That's him, but it's just a gay guy with glasses outside your house. Beating up fat people in the night.
Eating them up.
Wink.
How do you like to be eaten?
Feet first, so I can get some sexy pleasure
I
out of
was
it.
not asking you how you like to be eaten.
Feet first.
Ass first. Only the ass.
But she's not going to be tucking into it in front of the telly. Nope. I want her to put it in the blender.
Well, what? It's easier to consume. That's
Sort of just torturing her now, really.
Yeah, this is sick. Actually, this is horrible.
She hasn't eaten in 48 hours.
That's
Yum,
disgusting.
yum.
Now, as you pour that, I want you to remember that it's that goes into your insides. And when you've digested it, that's how it is. Look at it.
That's disgusting.
This is my aversion therapy tactic. By changing Tony's mental image of her fave takeaway, I'm trying to make her think carefully before ordering another one.
So what we're actually going to do with this...
Is I'm gonna make you eat it. Just starts pouring it down. her
Yeah, you've
throat.
got no fucking
No!
choice.
No, please!
That's what I'm gonna fucking do with it.
Swallow! Swallow now!
Sniffing it every day as it goes off will hopefully be enough to keep Tony away from the takeout.
This is just torture.
Wait, they've kept that in their fucking...
Yeah, he said hopefully when it goes off, keep her away from the takeout.
You go around your mate's house, you open up the cupboard, there's 7 of those things in there. What do you think?
Fucking, he's got a problem.
Whilst I've had the Black Ollies outside peddling away the pounds, my team have been back at their house, radically transforming it from a fat home to a fit home.
We've been in their house throwing out all their furniture and selling everything on eBay.
They have to sit on the floor now until they lose weight. Sofa doesn't deserve it.
They've already covered nearly 350 kilometres on the treadmill, and the box of treats is due to open any minute.
They did replace the sofa with a treadmill, genuinely.
And then they have to run for the box of treats like hamsters. This is...
Oh my god.
Black Mirror, what is this? Wait, so he runs a certain amount. When he hits that, it triggers the treat cabinet. And the kids crawl across the floor like rats.
This is like those unethical psychological experiments that used to happen in like the 1900s. Come to life like right now.
Well, that's Fat Families with me and Isaac the Italian Batch. If you guys want us to go through more episodes, they're all equally mental, leave a like and we'll come back soon. Goodbye, everybody, and reminder, if you've had more than 2 pepperonis today, you're on a list.